Rabbi said the second subject that you wrote down is how could I control the country? Third. But you wrote only two, I think, right?
I did write two. Yeah.
So the second one that you wrote down it's the third subject we're speaking out. But now, how could I control the country and learn Torah? A lot of people ask, how could it work? I'm staying in business. I'm a Kabbalah now. Yeah. How could I stay and learn Torah? How could it work? How could it work? How could I go sit and learn an hour a day, an hour a week, 2 hours a week, 2 shiurim a week, a half an hour a day? It's very hard. I'm stuck in business. I'm sorry. I'm not available to sit and learn. So David, there's two answers. We're going to start with the first answer. David HaMelech says, the Pasuk in Tehillim says, Chishavti drachai ve'ashiva. Chaim Aaron, are you listening?
Always. He's always listening.
You got in trouble.
Chishavti drachai. Chaim Aaron, listen. Chishavti drachai ve'ashiva raglai ledotecha. What David HaMelech is saying? Pasuk in Tehillim, Perek Kuf Yutet. Chishavti drachai ve'ashiva raglai ledotecha. I calculated my steps. What does it mean? Every day I have a schedule, what I'm supposed to do. David HaMelech was the king of Am Yisrael. He's supposed to control Am Yisrael. So he has a schedule, he opens the phone, okay, 8 בבוקר, קבינט המלחמה, 9 בבוקר, קבינט המורחב, 10 בבוקר, ישיבת סיעה, אוקיי? 11, שדולה למען ארץ ישראל, 12, פגישה עם רמי ברינברג, שידאג לכם פה לכסף, and etc. He has a whole schedule for the day because David HaMelech is supposed to control Am Yisrael. And what happened? Chishavti drachai. That's what he did. Chishavti drachai. He wrote down on his phone what he's supposed to do. And then what happened? Ve'ashiva raglai dotecha. I don't know what happened. Someone forced him, but he went straight inside the shul and opened the Gemara. He stayed there till the night. And the second day again, he opens his schedule and looks, okay, today I have to meet Sarah Datot. And then Sarah Bitachon. And then he looks, okay, 8 בבוקר I have to meet him. And then he goes on the way, he goes in the car, and the ways, Maslul Mechadash, straight inside the Beis Medrash. And then again, another day, he stays in learning the whole day. Again and again. David HaMelech liked very much learning. He was very attached to learning. He says, Ma ahavti toratecha kol yom sichati. What's sicha? Sicha is gathering around all of the friends and saying, Nayis, speaking out, shmuzing. What's the Nayis about? About Bibi Netanyahu, about the war, about Rami Greenberg, about building, about the community. But David HaMelech's speech was learning Torah, about Torah. Ma ahavti toratecha kol yom sichati. He was attached. I'm asking you, David HaMelech, I'm sorry. Listen, you're not able to control the country, control the nation. Please put back your keys on the table and say bye-bye, and someone else will be the king. If you're not able, so we're going to find someone else. Again, you're not coming to the meetings. You're not controlling the nation. So go home. You're not doing your job. I'm sorry. You're a holy guy, okay, but lo mat'im latafkid. Why David HaMelech is continuing and working? The answer is like this. David HaMelech, kasher lishmoa, you have to get used to it, to understand. It will take a few minutes till you get used to it. When David HaMelech was sitting and learning Torah, the siyata dishmaya he had from learning Torah, the country controlled by itself. Okay? That's how it worked. That's why David HaMelech didn't put back the keys.
The other people were learning?
Yeah.
Working?
Yeah, the other people were working. Yeah. Someone were working. David HaMelech. Wait till the end. Wait, slowly. So David HaMelech was sitting and learning, and because he was sitting and learning, the siyata dishmaya, the country was controlled. Everything worked straight out. So you asked the right question, yeah, but what about me? I'm not David HaMelech. So the answer, you're right, you're not David HaMelech, and no one is supposed to be here, David HaMelech. But everyone here, I'm sure, has a half an hour a day, or an hour a week, or 2 hours a week that they go to Shir, and they learn Torah. Everyone here has. Kulam kovim mitim laTorah. And the time when you're staying and learning Torah, so he says, I'm sorry, I have to be available. My phone is supposed to be available because maybe I'll get a very special phone call from New York. What will happen? Maybe I'll get a very special phone call, important phone call from my employer and from my workers, and I have to tell them what to do. So in the middle of learning for your chavrusa, the Gemara is saying 1 minute, I'm sorry, a very special phone call. And then you speak for 5 minutes in the phone. And then you continue 2 minutes learning and then another phone call. And also you have a chavrusa every morning before davening or every morning at night. Half an hour a day, 20 minutes after Mario, you're staying and learning. And I'm sorry today I can't stay. You know why? My wife said she wants to come out with me. Go out to dinner. Second day, I'm sorry, I'm tired. I have to go to sleep. I have no patience sitting learning. And third day, oh, I have to learn with my son. He has to deal homework today. Every day you have another excuse why you won't learn Torah. And this is David HaMelech teaching us. If you will do Mesirut Nefesh inside learning Torah, and you will forget about all the excuses you will have a great siyata d'shmaya with your business. And I'm telling you, I'm a young guy, but I have a long experience. Baruch Hashem, I'm sitting learning for a lot of years. And if you will put yourself inside of learning, everyone in his stage is staying. No one here is supposed to learn a whole day in a row, but everyone in his stage is staying. You're staying, you learn a half an hour a day, you learn 20 minutes a day, you learn a half hour a week, an hour a week, it doesn't matter. But this time you makdish to learning Torah. You put for learning Torah, Kodesh Kodashim. Don't mevatel ever. You have a phone call, close your phone, nothing will happen. An hour,
Before chakras, no excuses.
an hour, your phone will be shut down, nothing will happen. Not that nothing will be happening. A great siyata d'shmaya will drop into your business. And I'm telling you, I have a long experience. I will just say a small story. I have a lot of stories. I could stay here for another hour or the whole night and give you out a lot of stories of siyata d'shmaya. But one small story, once upon a time, I don't know, like 2 years ago, our boiler exploded in our house. And to fix it cost 4,000 shekels. Baruch Hashem, these days I could pay it. But back then, I didn't have enough money to pay it. And I was very nervous. What should I do? I need hot water, 4,000 shekels. What should I do tomorrow? And I said to my wife, listen, it was 8 o'clock in the evening. I said, I will go learning. I'll come back in 2 hours. Elokim Gadol, Hashem Yazam. I will go learn. Well, should I try getting a loan now and start maybe using the credit card and ordering so much for tomorrow? No, let's first go learn and then we'll see what will happen. And I came back and my wife is saying, listen, Hashem loves you. What happened? I called my mom. I called my mom and I told her what happened. I didn't ask her for money. Yanti's married to my wife's sister. So he said, he called her mom and she said, she didn't ask her for money. She just told her what happened. She said, I will pay for it. Okay? And I came back and my wife said, listen, everything is okay. My mom is going to pay for it. A good siyata d'shmaya.
Instead of thanking your mother, you say thank you Hashem.
And this is a story. This is a small story that you think. This is a small story.
Stick is trying to finish his house.
Rabbi Isai, listen. I can't say it even when I'm recorded. This is a small story that it's like inside family. But this. You want another family? You want another story outside family? When we bought our apartment in Bnei Brak, so I was very deep inside of learning. I was learning very serious. I'm still, Baruch Hashem, learning very serious. And we needed to buy an apartment. And buying an apartment in the center of the country, it's not so easy. So, okay, it's a long story. But at the end of the story, we bought an apartment like 700,000 shekels less than the price. Okay, that was the story. Baruch Hashem. A lot of nisim. We didn't rip someone else. The real story, what happened? There was 5 people that inherited this house, and for 700,000 shekels for 5 people, it's not a lot. Each one, it's 120,000 shekels, and it was straight after the Corona, and people didn't buy apartments, and it's Baruch Hashem. 3 months after I bought the apartment, someone offered me 700,000 shekels more. I still didn't sell the apartment. Okay. This is the first answer. How could I? No. How could I control?
Now you can pay your mother-in-law back.
Yeah, I could.
You bring her back and forth on a shekels.
So how could I control the country and learn Torah? The first answer was, put yourself inside of learning. For the time you're inside, and the siyata d'shmaya will come. The second answer is magic. You ready for magic? Someone here heard about Heskem Yisachar v'Zvulun? Heskem, how do you say Heskem in English? Agreement. Heskem Yisachar v'Zvulun. So first of all, before we're going to say about the agreement and how important is it, I'll explain the obligation this Jewish person has, that he has to learn Torah. The Gemara Masechet Yoma says, Ani v'Rasha ba'im ladin. A desperate person, a rich person comes up to Din and Shamayim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says to the desperate person, listen, why you didn't learn Torah? 10 minutes a day you didn't have? I was very busy trying to arrange money for my family to eat food. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu answers and tell me you were more busy than Hillel HaZaken. Hillel HaZaken worked every day for a penny, and he paid the person that was standing in front of the shul to come learn Torah. One day he didn't have money, he went to the roof, and you know the story. He stayed in, snow covered him, he got sick. And the rich person comes to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, why you didn't learn Torah? So he says, I'm sorry, I was stuck in business. You know how much of business I have? I was stuck. I didn't have any time. I wasn't available to learn. So well, you had more business than Eliezer ben Charsom. And he heard from his father, he had in Yerusha 1,000 fields and 1,000 ships, a lot of properties. And he stayed and learned, and he gave other people to control his properties. And the Shulchan Aruch is passing it to halacha, Kol ish Yisrael chayav betalmud Torah ben ani ben ashir, ben shalem ben glufo, ben bal yisroel, shenemar ve'agita bo yomam v'leila. And a person comes up and say, Rabbi, I'm sorry, I sit down in the chair, and I feel like a needle comes into me. I can't sit down for 5 minutes. I can't do it. What should I do? So we first had an answer. You have to learn something you like. But what could I do? I want zchuyot of someone that learns Torah the whole day. You have a magic for me? So yes, we have a magic for him. Do Heskem Yisachar v'Zvulun. You got a shutfus with someone that sits and learns Torah. The pasuk says like this: Zvulun lechof yamim shkan. Zvulun, his property was on the ocean. Why? Because he had a lot of business with shipping. Yisachar chamor garen rovetz mishpatayim. Yisachar was staying in Kol and learning the whole day and the whole night. Another pasuk in the Torah says, "Smach Zvulun b'tzetecha v'Yisachar b'dacha." Zvulun is very happy when Yisachar comes out. So Rashi gives down the midrash. The Zvulun paid money for Yisachar to sit and learn. He didn't pay him for learn. He supported him. Because Zvulun supported Yisachar to sit and learn, so he was able to sit and learn. So Zvulun, even he was the whole day sitting down in business, he got the same sachar, just like Yisachar. Yisachar is learning Torah the whole day, the same sachar he got. Shulchan Aruch is passing this to halacha. The Shulchan Aruch says, 1 minute, ומי שאי אפשר לו ללמוד, someone that is not able to sit and learn. מפני שאינו יודע כלל ללמוד, או מפני טרדות הזמן, he doesn't know to learn, or he doesn't have time. He's very busy. יספיק לאחרים הלומדים, he will support other people that learn, ותחשב לו כאילו למד עצמו, it will be called that like he learned by himself. כמו שדרשו חכמים, שמח זבולון בצאתך ויששכר באוהליך. Okay? There's a whole big pulmus if Avrech is supposed to do it or not supposed to do it, because maybe he's going to lose some of his schar. So it's a big machlokas if the Avrech loses some of his schar. It's a big machlokas. A lot of poskim say you don't lose some of his schar, and the Chazon Ish convinced a lot of Avrechim to do Heskem Yisachar v'Zvulun. There's a very special thing that Rabbi Ovadia brings down in Yabiya Omer, that the Gemara says, Barati Yetzer Hara, Barati lo Torat Avim. I created a Yetzer Hara, and I created also a spice for the Yetzer Hara. What's the spice? Learning Torah. So he brings a lot of poskim chida that say the person that supported the guy to sit and learn, he also has this same sgula spice. But not only that, listen carefully. The Chafetz Chaim, same guy that wrote down the Mishnah Berurah, wrote down the Chafetz Chaim. Yeah, you know this guy. אותו בן אדם.
שמענו עליו.
כן, מי כתב את החפץ חיים? משנה ברורה. It's the same guy, yeah? Israel Meir HaKohen Miradin, yeah? Okay. He wrote down also the Mishnah Berurah, also the Chafetz Chaim, and also Shmirat HaLashon, also Ahavat Chesed, and also a lot of more books. He was a big posik, the biggest posik in the last generation we had. By the way, there's a whole story about him that he had a dibuk. איך אומרים דיבוק באנגלית? dibuk, like a neshama attached to another alive person. You need to bring him out, and it's not common around us. A few years ago, they had it in Torah, in Shara Shamayim, they had someone that had dibuk. But I read a story in my father's house about this dibuk that was in the time of the Chafetz Chaim, but they asked the dibuk, how's the Chafetz Chaim in the Shamayim? What level he is? So they said he's like a Tana Katan, like a small Tana. Chafetz Chaim was nifter 100 years ago. Tanaim, thousands of years ago. Chafetz Chaim is like a small Tana. So listen carefully what the Chafetz Chaim is writing down in the Sefer Shmirat HaLashon. ודע עוד שנמצא בספרים הקדושים. Listen carefully, it's written down in the holy ספרים, שהאדם המחזיק לומדי תורה, the person that holds and supports the people that learn Torah, אף על פי שהיה עם הארץ. In this world, he was עם הארץ. How many סדרי משנה they have? He doesn't know. What's the week parsha? I don't know. What siman in Shulchan Aruch? There's Hilchot Lashon Hara? There's no siman. Okay. What siman? What chelek in the Mishnah Berurah? There's Hilchot Shabbos? I don't know. Hilchot Yom Tov in Mishnah Berurah, where is? I don't know. Nothing. Okay. He's Am Haaretz. He doesn't know. He doesn't know Torah in this world. Okay. Listen carefully. But this guy, he was very smart. He had a lot of money. He didn't have a lot of money. He supported someone to sit and learn. Because of him, this guy was sitting and learning. So listen what happened. After 120, he came up to the Shamayim, and they were singing, Yohomim al yemei melech toisit. Hey, I'm sorry, maybe you have a mistake. Someone's behind me. No one's behind you. We're singing for you. I'm sorry, I'm a businessman. I'm not a Talmid Chacham. I'm not a rabbi. No, we don't have a mistake. Okay, Rabbi, could I ask you a question? I'm not a rabbi, sorry. I'm a businessman. You could ask me a question about kalkala, about business, but now halacha the questions. No, Rabbi. Someone told me in my ear, you're a great rabbi. Could I ask you a question? Try. He asks you a question. You answer. And you know Torah, and you know Gemara, and you know the whole Shas, you know the whole Mishnah Berurah, you know the whole Rambam. How could it be? I didn't learn nothing in this world. The Chafetz Chaim is saying, אף על פי שהיה עם הארץ בעולם הזה זוכה, שלעתיד גם הוא ידע התורה. לעתיד לבוא, in the Shamayim, he will be a big, tremendous Talmid Chacham. Why? Because he supported someone to learn Torah. He got not only the zchuyos, he got all the Torah that the person learned because of him. So this is the magic. The second option, you could be a businessman and learn Torah. How could it be? You're a very smart businessman. You don't think only in this world. You think also the worlds that come, Olam Haba. You think about Olam Haba. You invest money about someone to sit and learn, and you will get all of the zchuyot of him. So there's two answers for this question. How could I control the world and learn Torah? So the first answer is, put yourself the half an hour a week, the hour a week, the half an hour a day inside learning Torah. Close down your phone, close down everything, forget about everything. The siyata d'ishmaya will come inside your business. Second option is support someone. The last few minutes I will take to do a summary, sikum, on whatever we learned today. The first subject was the message we learned from Ruth, the two tremendous big chasadim that Ruth did. The first chesed that she went for her mother-in-law to Eretz Yisrael, and the second chesed that she married off an old guy just because she wanted her mother-in-law to have a future. And that's, we learned how it's special chesed, and that's one of the Kliyonei Torah. The second subject was, Torah is supposed to be fun. Shavuos is not a Yom Matuach, not a scary day. It's supposed to be fun. Buying a lot of good food, and that's the way to attach to Torah. To attach to Torah, that's the way. You have to find the Torah that's interesting you. And the last thing we spoke, that's what we're speaking now, control the world and learn Torah. עד כאן, שיהיה לכולם חג שבועות שמח.